and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you have been here before. We are here for 31 Days of Tarot 2020, day 10, and today's question is share some decks that have been lost in your collection that you would like to reconnect with. And I have two. So, firstly, the first one that I want to talk about is the Numinous Tarot by Noel Heimpel, which is incredible. This is what the backs look like. Let me see if I can get these, like, this is the Chariot, which is such a great card. The Fool, another amazing. This is such an amazing Fool card. Is it gonna focus? This is like not focused. Okay, well, the Wheel of Fortune. There we go. This deck does rename the suits. So we have it. So it renames the suits. It also renames the it renames a lot of things, actually. So, like, the High Priestess is renamed the Diviner. Pentacles is renamed Tomes. Cups are renamed Vials. Swords are renamed Bells. And Wands are renamed Candles. There we go. There's a Candles card. And then we have, oh yeah, so let's see. Judgment is renamed Awakening. I know the Devil is renamed the Shadow. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the Lover's card, which is just truly incredible. Let me see if I can find one of the Queen cards. Oh yeah, it also has, there we go. It also has an extra card called the Numinous. And this deck, unlike the other one is not available anymore, but this deck is still available. I know for certain that it's available. So for the court cards in this deck, they've been renamed Dreamer for the Page, Explorer for the Knight, Creator for the Queen, and Mystic for the King. Anyways, that's not all of the cards that have been renamed. There's a bunch of the major arcana that have been renamed, like the Emperor and the Empress have been renamed. So it's like very gender neutral, and very inclusive, and it's just really a truly beautiful and incredible and wonderful, it's wonderfully inclusive. There's a lot of, this deck is the most disability inclusive deck that I have ever seen. This Might Hurt Tarot is very inclusive in terms of like body size, and also in terms of like not straight relationships, which this one is as well. But this one is the most disability inclusive deck that I have ever seen. There are several cards that feature disabled characters or figures, which I just really love as a person with a disability. I really love that. So anyways, this deck is really wonderful, and I'm really hoping to spend more time with it this year. Oh yeah, and I keep it in this bag that I made. And the other deck that I want to talk about is the Spirit Keepers Tarot. I have the Vitruvian edition. I'm not going to pull out a bunch of cards to show you because that just seems mean, because this deck is not available anymore. And this deck isn't exactly one that got lost in my collection. It's more one that I decided to set down for a while, which is because I had to go back to school, and I knew that I wouldn't have the time to keep. So I got partway into the coloring process for the initiation process for it, and then I had to go back to school, or got to go back to school, not had to, but went back to school, and I knew that I wouldn't have time because my schedule was so packed to continue working on that initiation process. So I intentionally set this one aside and said that I would come back to it this coming year in 2020. So that's why the Spirit Keepers Tarot has been lost sort of in my collection, but not really. Good morning. That would be my mother and my little sister. My little sister is still a college student. And yes, I live with my family. Because for a lot of reasons, mostly because I love it. And I have really, really missed living with them the last 4.5 years that I've been at college. So there's that as well. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for day 11 of 31 Days of Tarot 2020. Bye.